it's Amaya. So today's video is going to be a prom makeup tutorial, and this is pretty much, I think, what I'm going to be wearing to prom, and this is what I would probably do on someone that is going to prom. You know, it's kind of like the classic prom look with like the silver eye and then black with a winged liner and lashes. Very simple, very easy. It looks really cool and it looks really classic and it looks really pretty on pretty much everybody. Like, you can wear this look no matter what, but it's so pretty. I don't know. I love it. I was supposed to use a different pair of lashes than I'm wearing right now. Right now I'm wearing Ardell Dummy Wispies. I was supposed to wear the 160s, except it flew away. One of my lashes just flew away. I don't know where it went. It's gone. So I'm wearing the Demi Wispies, but I still really love the look. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Mwah.
Well, hello again. So the first thing I am doing is just applying some tape to our outer corners, and this is going to create a nice sharp cat eye. And then I'm just going to be priming using my e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Primer. You guys, this is my holy grail primer. If you don't own it, just get it. It's $3. You'll love it. So I'm just applying that all over my lid, and I'm also kind of applying it underneath my eyes. This will help our eyeshadow and our concealer stay better. And then I'm applying some of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer to our lids as well, just to kind of conceal a little bit more, and I'm blending that out with my finger. So I'm just setting my eyes using a translucent powder. You definitely want to do this because this is going to help your eyeshadow not crease and help everything go on smoothly and last a whole lot longer. So you can use whatever powder you like. I'm just using a loose translucent one. Then I'm using two eyeshadows. The one that's more cool toned is Birthday Suit from Morphe, and the more warm one is Enod from Charity Beauty. And I'm just taking a Morphe M330 brush, and this is going to act as our transition color. So you can see I'm just blending this into the upper crease in back and forth motions. So then I'm taking this shade, and this is Muzzle from Charity Beauty, really pretty shade, and I'm just going to blend that using a Morphe blending brush, not a Morphe blending brush, an e.l.f. blending brush, I'm sorry, and I'm just blending this into our outer crease, keeping it lower than we did the other two colors, and also more in the outer corner. Then I'm just going back in with that fluffy brush and blending everything out. And now I'm taking Sculpt, which is from the NYX Highlight and Contour Palette. Any dark shadow will do. And I'm taking this small Morphe brush, and blending this into the outer corner as well, just to create more definition, and then blending it out with that big fluffy brush. Now I'm taking Makeup Geek Corrupt. This is such a creamy black, and when adding black to your outer corner, you want to make sure to keep it low. You want to keep it below the crease, and also kind of bring it into the lash line like I'm doing. I'm kind of creating a triangle shape here. This is going to be the most flattering on most people's eye types, and then just blending that out using a little bit more of Sculpt and that same e.l.f. blending brush. Then I'm just going to go back in with that Morphe brush and blend everything out. And I'm taking a little bit more of Enod, and I'm just going to add this into the crease because I felt like our colors were getting a little messy, so I just wanted to blend everything out. Now I'm using this eyeshadow stick. This is from Love of Color, which was a brand by Birchbox and Glam Life guru Tati. You can use whatever eyeshadow crayon you have. I know Rimmel and Maybelline make some, but I just like using this as a nice base because it'll help our eyeshadow stay longer and just make everything a little bit more vibrant, if you know what I mean. So I'm taking my e.l.f. glitter primer, and I'm going to be applying this just on the back of my hand and then using my finger to apply it onto my eyelid. Using a glitter primer is going to really help any pigment or eyeshadow that you use stay all night. So then I'm taking Fringe from ColourPop, which I absolutely love. It's a nice neutral shade. It has some silver and some gold in it, so it's not too gold or too silver, but you can really use whatever color you want here, whatever's going to match your dress or your style that you're going for. And then I'm taking this fluffy brush from Morphe and just blending everything out. I'm taking the e.l.f. blending brush and blending everything out. Just blend, 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 blend until you like how it looks. Now I'm peeling off the tape and cleaning up the edges, and now I'm going to apply some eyeliner. I'm using this Essence waterproof eyeliner pen. I went out of the frame when I did this, so I didn't show it, and then I just applied some Ardell Demi Wispies as well. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Magic Lumi Primer. Love this primer so much, especially if you have drier skin and you don't want your foundation to look cakey and you want to have a nice luminous glow. Definitely get this. If you're more on the oily side, I would stay away from this just because you don't really want any extra shine, and I would go with a more mattifying primer instead. Then to kind of smooth everything, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, which I love because it does give me a more matte finish, but it does keep everything hydrated at the same time. So I'm just kind of applying that in my T-zone in those areas where I do get kind of oily. Now I'm going to be taking this Revlon Color Stay foundation. This is the one for normal to dry skin, and I'm mixing that with a little bit of a beauty oil. This is a great tip to kind of sheer out your foundation and make it look nice and luminous throughout the day and night. And I'm just blending that in using a Morphe M439. This was the first time for me using this foundation, and I did really like it. However, I would apply it using a sponge and not a brush because I felt like it did not apply the best with the brush. But, you know, whatever works for you, but I did like this foundation a lot. Also, it's from the drugstore. It's awesome. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Master Conceal, and this is in the shade Light, and I'm just going to be applying this under my eyes and also to any blemishes that I have. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer to highlight the rest of my face, and this is in the shade Light as well. Blend that out. I'm just spraying my brush with a little bit of setting spray, and then I'm going to blend out my concealer. I like using pointed foundation brushes for this. However, I would use a sponge again because I felt like these concealers didn't blend out the best with my brush that I normally use, so I would go with the Real Technique sponge. And speaking of that sponge, I'm using it right now just to blend everything out because I felt like I was looking a little cakey, and I think it was because I used the brushes to apply. But once I did this step, my foundation and concealer looked so good. So definitely just go buy a Real Technique sponge or use a beauty blender. Anything works so much better. Now I'm taking this e.l.f. HD setting powder. This is the under eye setting powder, and I'm just applying that with a tapered brush to my under eyes. Then I'm taking these two shades from the NYX Highlight and Contour Kit and applying that as well. This is just going to give you a nice highlight and kind of help your face slim down and look sculpted and gorgeous. It's going to look great in pictures. Then to give us a little bit of a contour, I'm going to be taking this Clinique foundation stick, and this is in the shade Beautifully Beige or something like that. Any foundation stick will do. This is just one that I had on hand, and I do recommend cream contouring for prom only because it's going to make your contour last longer, and it's going to look a lot better and more natural and stuff like that in pictures, and I just really like how it looks. So I'm just doing that, and I'm blending it out using an angled brush, although I would recommend going in with the Real Technique sponge like I am now. I just feel like it works better. Skip the brush, just go with the sponge. Now I'm just going to set my face, and I'm using my e.l.f. pressed powder like always. Any powder will do, but I do recommend setting your face if you want your foundation to stay on all day and night. I keep saying all day, but I really mean night. Then I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and this e.l.f. complexion brush. I know this is a little bit more on the pricey side, but oh my god, it's amazing. It gives you such a nice shimmery, but not too shimmery finish, if you know what I mean. It's not sparkly, but it gives it a beautiful finish. Then I'm taking this e.l.f. Baked Blush, and this is in the shade Passion Pink, and I like using baked blushes or even pink highlighters for blush when I want a nice dewy look, and I love this blush. Then I'm taking the other e.l.f. blush in Pinktastic, and I'm using that as my highlight. Because these products are baked, they don't have any glitter in them. They're just nice and shimmery, and so that's what I really like about them. They're going to give you a nice natural glow. Then I'm taking Enod again and blending that under my eyes. I didn't want to do too much to my under eyes because I wanted to leave them very open and natural, if you know what I mean. Natural, I mean, come on. Then I'm taking Muzzle on a flat definer brush and just putting that on my outer corners. Now I'm setting my face using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This stuff will literally keep your makeup on all night and all day and for 5 nights after that. It's just absolutely amazing. I love it so much. Then I'm just going to be coloring my lashes with some L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara. I really like this mascara for my under eyes. I feel like it's nice, it doesn't run. Any mascara will really work though. Then I'm just taking a brush and getting any excess mascara that I have on my lashes off. Now I'm going to be lining my lips using this NYX Lip Liner in Natural. I really recommend lining your lips for prom. It'll keep your lipstick on way longer, and it'll also just make everything look a lot cleaner and nicer. Then I'm using this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm, which I also do recommend. They come in a great variety of shades, and they also stay on for a long time without being drying. Then I'm just going to be adding some lip gloss over top, and that's it for this look. I hope you guys like it. Tag me in some pictures if you decide to recreate this look, and have a great prom, you guys. I love you, and see you later. Mwah! Heart, do you fall?